your end on YouTube?
Yeah.
I think I've got a lag on mine.
No, actually, no.
Ah.
Hasn't changed.
There we go. Alrighty. Well, once again, should we try that again?
There we go.
We clicked everything but the final button. Hey, I'm being too lackadaisical with things. That was just a practice run there. Right, once again.
That's the way to go.
At least we're nice and rehearsed. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to NeverMind the Shitcoins. I'm Benjamin Bateman. Glamorous assistant behind me in stereo vision, Dion Amy Edwards, and this is the Crypto Panel Quiz podcast with more cheap shots than a Walmart vaccine centre, which is a much better punchline the second time round, I think. It ages like a fine rosé. Does rosé age? I don't think rosé ages like red wine, does it?
We should just practice more, I think.
Yeah.
You can kind of age rosé, but yeah, not so much as a red wine.
No. I really want to be a red wine drinker, to be honest with you. I did my whole biology dissertation on a chemical compound called resveratrol, which is very good for you.
Have you tried any Georgian red wines? From the state of Georgia, of course, I mean.
I have not. No, I've tried a couple of them, but yeah, I'm just not that refined of a palate. I will give it a try, though. Georgian red wines, you say, Eugene? Are they the one?
Yes. Dry Georgian wines. Sapiravi, Arkatsiteli. Alexander, do you know more names?
Kinsmarauli.
Kinsmarauli is sweet, no?
Oh,
They do both, I think. But anyways, more importantly, is there a wine shitcoin out there? There are like a whole bunch of dog coins. There must be wine coin.
If I knew there was going to be wine talk, I would have kind of slipped it in there a bit nicely. But I don't think we've got any wine-based meme coins tonight for you. But it is a good note for our subject matter experts on the show to give themselves a quick introduction. Eugene, the man to listen to. I mean, he knows wine, he knows Nutella. What doesn't he know? Eugene.
Well, today it happens to be orange juice. But generally, my name is Eugene Morozov. It's a pleasure to be here on this podcast. I work with the Freetown community, and I founded I'm one of the founders of Freetown Academy, which I'm very proud of. Happy to be here, and hello, everyone.
And Alexander Filatov, do you want to give yourself a quick introduction for those who don't know you?
Sure. I'm a co-founder and CEO of Tone Labs, which is a core developer of Freetown Network, and a big fan of NeverMind the Shitcoin show, of course. That's even more important than the title.
Hey, well, I was going to say that sounded a well-rehearsed introduction until you added that last bit on there. I feel blessed you've added a special intro for us. And Maria, our ghost lady voice in the background, do you want to give yourself a quick introduction? Not a Quidditch introduction. Don't know what one of them would be. If you can hear me. Maria. All right, well, we'll let Maria interject as and when she feels. It's very late for Maria. I don't think you can see her on YouTube, but yeah, we have a lovely lady called Maria with us tonight who may pop in. If we say, Maria, she can be on your side, Alex. Eugene, yeah, you're the old hat at this. You can go lone wolf for us tonight, can't you? And if another guest joins us as we go along, well, there you go, bonus points. Okay, so first round, like we say, no crypto news. It's very simple, this one. I've been reading the headlines, as I like to do. I like to keep up to date with the crypto news, find out the weird and wacky happenings. And I've phrased a couple of my favourite stories into a little bit of kind of, how would you put it? Vague, esoteric sounding questions, just to be a bit cryptic, a bit like a cryptic crossword or something like that, if I'm trying to be clever. So I'm going to ask questions. If you guys can answer them, I'm sure Dion will give you a point. Yeah, that's how a quiz works. Brilliant. Right, first one for you guys. It was worth $8,000 when they bought it, but how much is that doggy in the window worth today? Ooh.
Of course, over 50 billion US dollars.
Ooh, over 50 billion, you're saying? And go on, can you give us a little on the story? Why do you think that $8,000 doggy is worth 50 billion?
Well, it's a competition. It's a Shiba, I think, that you're talking about, who is competing with Dogecoin. And Dogecoin, if I remember the news of today correctly, kind of beat the Shiba coin, but Shiba was ahead yesterday. I think the whole battle is around $50 billion, maybe 40, but it doesn't matter that much.
Well, I definitely think you've got most of the points there, but Eugene, can you give me anything more? There was a specific kind of angle to this story I was going for.
Well, I think the number that person was thinking about is smaller than 8,000 because he probably sold.
Okay, well, I mean, I think the points have definitely got to go to Alex there, even though she decides. So what it was, in what some people are dubbing the greatest individual trade in all time of human history ever, I believe, mathematically. Yes. Yeah, Alex, you're kicking yourself in. You've read this. One trader bet big on Shiba back in August last year. My bet's Marty McFly. It has to be. Who else would have known this? But he bought up nearly 15% of the coin supply for a massive $8,000 at the time. And it is now worth, you were off by a factor of 10, Alex, but $5.7 billion. That wallet is worth today. He hasn't sold a penny of it since last August.
I was talking about the whole market cap. Yes.
Yeah. So 90% of the. If Dion's working in fractions, she might give you 0.9 of a point. She was working in halves last week, so you never know. But I mean, apparently, even though it's got $5.7 billion worth of SHIB on there, unfortunately, the wallet owner is asking if he can borrow a few dollars worth of ETH for gas fees because they're really high today or something. Yeah. That joke got flummoxed, didn't it? I fluffed that, but hey, who cares? Right, question 2. Who was getting high on the Bitcoin dip yesterday? Not Snoop Dogg. Although he might be, he probably was. I mean, it was a Tuesday, a Wednesday. What day is it?
USDT?
Ooh, it would be a good guess, but no, not USDT. I think there's a couple of clues. Who was getting high on the Bitcoin dip yesterday? Big story, this one, to be fair.
I must have missed that one. Is it like some sort of...
It's a little bit cryptic, the clue. But there was a big story about someone or an entity buying Bitcoin yesterday, and they bought a very specific amount.
Oh, of course, 420 Bitcoins, the Salvador government.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, El Salvador. It bought exactly 420 Bitcoin during the dip yesterday. Forgive my pronunciation, but Mr. Nayib Bukele, the country's president, was quoted as saying, "Dude, we totally saw the dip and we totally fucking bought it, man. Yeah."
They also they also mine using volcano power, I understand.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that quite early on, didn't you, Alex? That's fascinating, the way they're actually doing that. Although, I mean, with all the volcano stories over in is it Hawaii or one of the Caribbean islands? I don't know.
But
it's very brave.
Does everybody understand the reference to 420 and what is 420?
Well, I did actually Google it a bit, and I didn't realize I don't know the full story. It's something to do with some college kids who used to meet up after school at 4:20 every day.
No, it's April 20.
Yes, but that's why they chose the day, apparently. There's 7 very famous stoner kids out there, but I didn't have much chance to read into it because, like I said, I was distracted. I always get a bit distracted by the idea of who would build their house right next door to a smoking mountain. It's kind of asking for trouble a little bit.
Oh, someone for whom alternative is open sea.
Yeah, it links back and forth. I suppose these urban legends, they have lots of origins, don't they? But yeah. Anyways, but nowhere near April, so sorry, stoners. Right, question 3. And then this is a very... I found a good story with this one, not to blow me own trumpet. But code is law in cryptocurrency. Of course, we all know that. Code is law. But is code law in Canada? Oh, brave Canada.
I know about hockey only, about Canada. Well, I'll let Eugene to comment on that one.
Canada, I believe, is not code law, it's a precedent law country, same as the United States.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean that might be that. You probably know more about Canadian state law than me, to be honest. But there's a big kind of challenge or a big case involving a Canadian, which relates very specifically to cryptocurrency. Anyone picked up on this one? It was quite a specific story.
No, I must have missed it.
Yeah.
We'll let
Going
Maria
once.
interject.
Maria, what's your news research been like this week? Maybe she's drifted off. Do we need to speak a little more quietly? She said it's gone 1 o'clock in the morning over there. Sorry, Maria. Well, no, so this story was the story of Andy, an 18-year-old Canadian genius. And when I say genius, apparently we're talking like a giga genius teenager here. He graduated high school at 13 years old and had a master's degree in advanced mathematics by his 17th or something like that. Is claiming that the $16 million he appropriated from a DeFi exploit is perfectly legal, and it's just an arbitrage trade, and is going to court after being found out for this under the slogan that code is law. And so if he can do it by the code, he should be able to. It's not illegal. Now, I was kind of on the fence with this story because it's a bit of a moral dilemma, isn't it? Oh, you can kind of see both sides of the argument until reading on a little bit further, to find out apparently little Andy is a Proud Boy Nazi scumbag, which kind of goes to prove that every story isn't quite as black and white as you like to think. Hey, yeah. I apologise for that joke, but I mean, it seemed a really interesting story, and then the Nazi stuff got really heavy, and so it's quite hard to write jokes when people are involved in neo-Nazi stuff. But yeah, I mean, just as a point of talking, apart from all the horrible racist stuff, what do you guys think? I mean, is code law? Are these DeFi hacks legal or illegal? I mean.
In my opinion, there's no stopping of people writing code and trying to hack everything that's out there. In fact, I think that's part of the way the system should work. Open source, open code, anybody can come and challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose, why should governments be responsible for protecting these DeFi protocols if they've not done their job properly? But should they then be protecting the people who've invested in them? Maybe, I don't know. So there's no jokes coming here. This was actually me having a little ponder there. What do you think, Alex? Do you think he's going to win his case? Do you think he can convince the Canadian courts that code is law?
I'm on the same page with Eugene. I'm on the same page with Eugene on this one. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so you both think he should win his case. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, like I say, I can't have any sympathy for a scumbag like that, but on precedent. Yeah, that's what he's saying. So they found out exactly who he was. They doxed him online. Apparently the team were a little bit, he's only a teenager. Should we dox him, release his identity publicly and ask him for the money back? And then obviously they found out all this, the stuff about him, and they were like, "Fuck that dick." But yeah, he's standing up and he's going, "No." So call the authorities, take me to court. You wrote bad code. I took advantage of your bad code. My money.
Yeah, law protects all people, including criminals.
Yeah, never a truer word spoke. Definitely not on this podcast either. So, right, on that note, while I'm getting a bit heavy there, use the right mouse button. Oh, too many mice on this table. I'll mute myself. Dion, have you got some scores for us, my lovely?
Lovely. I don't think Eugene got any points that round. I know, but Alex and Maria, if she's still awake, is on 2.
Very fair.
Yeah, I'm sure you will manage to catch yourself up. I'm sure. Right.
100%.
There you go. Right. I realised I had a little bit of an echo in my ear because I had the volume from YouTube just playing very quietly then. It was like voices in my head, but the voices were very familiar. Right, round 2. So this next one is a new round. I like it. It's a bit silly, really. It's a bit silly. All the games we play are a bit silly, aren't they, folks? This one I've just called, what did I actually call it? Block Quote Busters. So there was an old game show called Blockbusters. This has got nothing to do with that. All I've done, I've got some famous, funny, nice, some quotes I like from history. Most of them are quite big, famous quotes. And I've slightly twisted the quotes to make them about cryptocurrency and shitcoins. It's kind of a reverse engineer question. If you can either tell me who said the original quote or what they were talking about. Again, she makes up the points as she goes along. She'll give someone a number at the end. Right, so first one for you. The worst things in history have happened when people stop mining for themselves, especially when they allow themselves to be mined by negative miners. That's what gives rise to Craig Wright. It's a good one. Think America. Think America.
I let you.
By Benjamin Bateman.
No, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not a very good human being, but I can claim to be a much better human being than this person. Thankfully. I think most of us can, to be honest. And I think who's the most despised American of the last 10 years?
I know Snowden.
Snowden? Oh, okay. I would describe him as a bit of an anti-hero, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of an anarchist.
Not Donald Trump, for sure. I mean, we don't want to get political on this show.
Ding, ding, ding. I like being political, even when I know nothing about politics, Alex. It's, you got to have a bit of crossover. It was Donald Trump, and I
Assange.
So no, yeah, the man. See, I'm going to go off on a tangent here. Did anyone hear about Assange's cat? That was the reason he got kicked out of the London embassy in the end, apparently. So for all the stuff with... No, he refused to look after his cat properly. So the London embassy were playing ball with him, and they were like, "Oh, we haven't got anything. We can't do anything about this guy. He's been here for bloody years. He doesn't wash up his cereal bowl in the morning." But then he had this cat, and he was kind of a little bit neglecting it, because he's crazy as batshit, I think. Yeah, what do I know? But yeah, that was the whole reason that Julian Assange was finally brought to trial, because he wouldn't look after his fucking cat. Anyway, so going back to the points, the worst things in history have happened when people stop thinking for themselves, especially when they allow themselves to be controlled by negative people. That's what gives rise to dictators, was the original quote, which I thought was kind of ironic coming from Mr. Trump. Right, question 2, a little less political. This one's fun. Ethereum and happiness are an impossible combination. Ooh. Does anyone know the original quote? We're going a bit literature, this one.
Buterin?
Buterin and happiness, yeah. He always kind of looks sad, which is sad. I mean,
no, you just meant it was from Vitalik, right? And then wasn't it about scalability?
No. So again, think backwards. I've taken a classic quote and I've made it about cryptocurrency. So the odd word out there is Ethereum. So what was this person talking about, and do you recognize the classic
And what
quote?
was it again? Ethereum and what?
So Ethereum and happiness are an impossible combination. It's one of my favorite quotes.
Poverty.
Ooh, that's deep. But no, if you either know them or you don't. This one was wealth. Oh, again, you kind of, I mean, too much or too little links to this. What was that, Alex? Sorry.
No, good try. I was thinking about wealth, actually. Yeah.
No, this was a classic literature quote from one of my favorites, Mark Twain. And he was talking about sanity. So he says, sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. So next time someone looks at me and says, you're not happy, I'm very happy. Thank you. Right. So this one I quite like, from one of my all-time heroes. Shitcoins are God's way of telling you that you're making too much money. With the shitcoins is the obvious odd word out there. But what do we think
Is it fame?
Oh, yes. So it's someone who was very, very famous, very, very, very funny man. Very tragic life. A bit of a fan of narcotics is a clue. Took his own life tragically too early. So the
Robin Williams. Robin Williams.
High five, Eugene. Was that a stab in the dark or? Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah, beautiful, my friends. The original quote was cocaine. So cocaine is God's way of telling you you're making too much money, was Robin Williams' quote, amongst many others. Bless him. Sad soul, but beautiful man. Absolutely beautiful man. Right, so this one's a bit more political again, sorry. It's not about how much time you spend with your NFTs, but how much love and attention you show them.
I love it.
Must be British. You were trying to do.
Yeah, I was trying to do a British accent.
Subjects.
So I'll give you a clue. Yeah. So this lady, very, very British, very icon of Britishness. No, not the Queen, but very, very cold.
Princess.
No, but she came up on the show a few weeks back. We were politics again.
Can you say it again, Ben? Can you repeat the quote?
Oh, with pleasure, with pleasure. Yeah. It's not about how much time you spend with your NFTs, but how much love and attention you show them.
People? How much time you spend with your, well, that would be...
Yeah, loyal subjects.
Yeah. Half a point all round. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, half a point all round. Margaret Thatcher, that was, and she was talking kind of about your people, kind of about your subjects, your children. So people, subjects, children are the same thing.
That makes sense.
Just my subject. Yeah, but right, what a cold-hearted quote is it? Yeah, don't waste time with your children. It's when you're there. Look at them, and then fine, go back to work. Lovely lady. Right, final one of these. Maybe the quotes I'm choosing are a little bit obscure here, guys, but there's some good quotes. Right, so this one's quite a big one. A famous American comedy icon, one of Robin Williams' good friends and personal heroes as well. So, think how stupid the average meme coin is, and then realize that half of them are stupider than that.
Well, person.
Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah, Alex, half a point per person, but who's that? Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah.
They
were friends.
Okay, no, I don't. No, I'm not aware of that name. No.
Don't worry. Be
Oh yeah, of course. Yes, I am. Of course, I know that name. God, I was like, oh, I know that. Yeah, no, it wasn't him, unfortunately, but I think you get half a point for singing. Again, so yeah, I think points to Alex probably there, but yes, it was George Carling, and he was talking about the stupidity of people, which is a beautiful quote, isn't it? Think how stupid the average person is, and then realize that half of them are stupider than that. Which is a good little chin scratcher, isn't it? All right, and on that note, I'm going to have a sip of my drink and stupefy myself while Dion gives us some scores.
Well, Alex is on 4.5, and Eugene is on 1.5 because I gave him an extra half point for the loyal subjects. I like that. Thank you very much.
And it's what they're called from now on.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, my mum is... So my mum is coming up in third in the YouTube chat box. She got Margaret Thatcher. So well done, Mum. My mum learning about shitcoins through us, guys. She didn't know a thing about Bitcoin until we started this podcast. So, hey, if we educate just one person, well, you know, we could have tried harder, maybe. And on that note...
Just don't buy Shiba coins.
Please, Mum, don't buy Shiba today,
don't buy
please. You know, I mean, we don't do financial advice, but when it's up, you know, we all know the Grand Old Duke of York song. Right, I didn't print very efficiently today. I've got half a round on here. Our next round is a bit of an old classic. We've played this one a bunch of times. How much coin could a shitcoin coin if a shitcoin could coin? So I've got some very obscure coins which are mostly dead, for now. I'm going to give you the name of the coin. If you can tell me fucking anything about the coin, we'll give you some points. Basically, they're quite obscure, really. Just have a stab in the dark. Have a guess from the name what you think it might do. So our first one is called Coin Ye. So COIN, capital Y, capital E. I suppose this one might be quite appropriate, Alex, with all the bloody thinking we've been doing about names lately. Here's some random ass names from over the years.
So it's Y and E, not
Yeah.
L. And
Yeah, so Coin Ye.
Coin Ye.
Yeah.
Well, yield. The first thing that comes to mind is yield.
Yeah, I guess think way more random than that. We're going back a few years as well. Probably before the DeFi bubble, this one.
Yeah, right. Good point.
But the question is about how much was issued, or
No, just what it is.
Where's
what
the how much?
No
How much
numbers.
Bitcoin?
No, numbers confused us the other week, didn't we? We were just shouting numbers at me, and I was going, oh, well, what do I do with all these numbers? So, just what does this shitcoin do, or did it try to do? Is it gonna try to do? They might be from the future. They're probably not.
Any ideas, Eugene? Because all I can think is like yin and yang, but that's probably also too far away.
Well, I think, to be fair, Dion's just guessed the answer. I was going to say, we've got a bit of... Yeah, we've got a twist on this. I haven't told Dion any of the answers to the questions this week, so I think Dion just beat you to it, if she said it loud enough. This was actually...
Well, she should repeat it.
Repeat it for our mic, if you...
Oh, I said funding Kanye West.
Funding Kanye West, basically. This was Coin Ye. Kanye.
Coin Ye.
However, the problem was it was a coin all about Kanye West, which had nothing to do with actual Kanye West. So he sued the shit out of them. Despite them changing the name of it and changing, you'll like this, Dion, they changed the logo of it from their original Kanye type logo to a half man, half fish logo, which fans of South Park will get. Yeah.
You mean mermaid?
Yeah. Well, do you like fish sticks? Yeah. Yeah. So the dude who made this shitty ERC20 token, a actual quote from him, said, "I've never had someone try and sue me before, let alone an A-list celebrity. We obviously didn't win, but we've cost Mr. West thousands in legal fees, which is a great feeling." He's obviously a fan.
Does somebody here? I hear some envy. Do I hear some envy?
Yeah, I wish an A-list celebrity would sue me.
Yeah.
Give it time.
give it time, yeah. No. I'd be happy with a C-lister, someone from The Only Way is Essex or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. Question 2. This one was very fucking random. I don't think you'll guess from the name, so just have a stab in the dark. It was called Envion. It was a slightly bigger ICO. I think quite a few people got burnt by it, unfortunately, but ENVION. Envion.
There was a company in the US called Envio, which was formed as a result of a big merger, but I don't remember if they're doing blockchain.
No, nothing as big as this. So I'll give you a clue. It was related to Bitcoin mining. So they had a plan and they launched an ICO for a Bitcoin mining company, but it was kind of a bit of a random twist on how they were going to do the mining.
Use energy of volcanoes, or
that's El Salvador, Eugene, a little bit later. Yeah. But good try.
And it is kind of on the right lines. So,
or using the geothermal energy.
Yeah. Well, so what it was, I don't think I can give you points, but it was one of those. Again, if you heard of it, kind of know the story. And Vion, basically, they did a big ICO where they raised way more money than people should have given them. Really, shame on you people. With their big old plan to fill a shipping container ship, a massive cargo ship with Bitcoin miners, and sail this ship around the world to wherever the cheapest green energy was at the time, and just stick up next to it. Hey, cheap energy.
And plug yourself in, right?
Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong?
Right.
Everything.
Except to
everything.
transport them across the ocean. Yeah, it would
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we'll just zip from here to here for $5 million worth of fucking fuel. What are these people thinking? God damn it! Right. So this one is called Earthcoin. Oh, I should have done WorldCoin actually. Yeah, just
I
as
was
a
gonna
tangent.
say, is it another shot like the WorldCoin on the minimum basic income?
No, so Earthcoin, we were fucking Earthcoins a bit. We'll talk about WorldCoin for a minute. Jesus, is anyone thinking of actually scanning their eyeball? We spoke about this weeks ago, didn't we? You must have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell are you thinking? Don't scan your eyeballs for an airdrop. It's a trap. Just me. But yeah, the guy's name is Sam Altman as well, which that's not a real name.
What do you mean?
So they're going to set up the equivalent of like vaccine center tent things around the world. I didn't want to click on it in case I ended up on a list. But yeah, you go there, you scan your eyeball, you get this world currency, which will be the world's #1 currency ever, led by Mr. Altman. And what craziness is that? I mean, is it just me?
Yeah, don't do that. In the US, in the airport, they have now this system where you scan your eyes as well, and you pass through without any delay, any line. So it's called Clear or TSA Select and maybe some other names. But basically, you give up your biometric privacy in exchange for the system's immediate recognition and acknowledgement that you're not a threat.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I'm sure you guys must be half familiar with the British TV series Black Mirror, but come on.
Oh yeah,
it's a war.
Love it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's just yeah. Anyway, so Earthcoin. Anyway, any ideas what made this coin a bit wacky? It was something to do with the way it was mined, basically. No.
Earthcoin. What was did it?
Some sort of
Did
shit
it burn?
or
Yeah, something to do with manure. Yeah.
I think I'd probably be more likely to invest in that, to be honest. No, so Earthcoin uses a 365-day period, and its block reward varies in a sine curve with an amplitude of 2,000 over a period of 1 year, like the Earth moving around the sun. Cool story, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
They should have merged with the guys who were kind of doing the mining. It was the previous one. That would be very powerful ICO.
Yeah. Together. Yeah.
We can use the sign of the Earth to move your shipping container around the world.
Exactly.
Well, perhaps there could have been a bigger cross collaboration with this next one, which is a little bit obvious what it does, but I suppose they've been a bit hard so far. SpaceBit. So SpaceBit.
You mine in the space?
Oh, close.
You draw energy from up there somehow to mine.
Yeah, sort of. So, it was all to do with going up into space and launching crypto and mining operations into space using nano satellites, apparently. And then using these for private space exploration and having a crypto-styled... What does crypto-styled mean? Crypto-styled token coin, not a token or a coin, but a crypto-styled token coin as its primary mode of funding projects. Yeah.
Like those bees in another Black Mirror episode, right? The pre-programmed bees.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very, exactly like that. Again, Black Mirror people, watch it and then stop investing in these things, you crazy. This one's just silly, really. And I mean, again, maybe a couple of these coins might still be going. So if this is your business and your plan, I apologize for making light of it. I've read a very short take on some of these. Singular DTV. So the word singular and then the letters DTV. I'll give you the points just for any word to do with what they're doing, basically.
Singularity.
Yeah, half a point.
Half point.
Yeah. And what's the other half of it?
TV.
half a point. To
Decentralized TV.
Yeah, there you go. Half a point. Points to everyone. Everyone have a point for that one. That was beautiful. Sorry, coughing down the mic. This was a very bizarre plan to fund a TV show about the singularity in which a Caribbean island adopts Ethereum as its cryptocurrency. And everyone goes poor because they can't afford the gas fees. Can't wait for that one, guys. Yeah, bless them.
Which is, again, our great friends in Salvador.
Well, yeah, I mean,
They're
Bitcoin
close.
hunting, when they've got the line, there's all sorts of kind of things. But, I mean, obviously, like Ethereum actually as a currency right now is, what, an unviable idea. You know, it costs you 5 times as much as you're spending to move anything or do anything most of it. Unless you can get up before America, which I don't do financial advice, but Ethereum advice, get up before America if you want to do anything with it. Right, yeah, that's the end of round 3, guys. That was a nice little one. We like that one. Again, I apologize that the questions are a bit hard, but these two know a lot more than they're letting on, so I need to test them.
That's why you are who you are. You know?
I am the quizmaster. Right, Dion.
You don't let us go easy, you know.
Well, Eugene is on 3 points. Alex is on 5.5, and I'm on 2.
Nice.
Well, technically, she's beating me for the series. I got my first point of the whole series last week, Alex. I was so proud. It was a good day. It was a good day. Right. So, like I say, final round for you guys. We've got, I've added a bit of a twist. It's our usual crypto innuendo. You know, 2 questions, 1 answer. Just overlap the answers, make a bit of a nice, coming together. But we've added a bit of a twist with all the meme coin stuff going on this week. So we simply called it crypto meme-uendo, crypto meme coin-uendo, whatever you want to call it. Meme-uendo, that was the punchline I wrote earlier. I wrote it backwards on my piece of paper. So trying to read and speak at the same time. Whew, crazy. So yeah, very simple. You both played the game before, so let's dive straight in.
Wait, did you say meme-uendo?
Yes, crypto meme-uendo. So essentially, it's the same.
What does that look like to you? Me?
I'm going to appropriate his logo for this round. or
That's right.
Your round, it's a sign. This round is for you.
Me-uendo.
Yeah. So, like I say, it'll be the same as before, but the first half of the answer will be a meme coin that you'll be familiar with. Okay, so first one for you, folks. The original meme coin Dogfather, and the correct and polite name for your private parts. We'll start off quite polite.
So Musk something or Elon something?
So the coin itself, what's Elon's favorite coin?
Oh, the Doge.
Yeah. So
Everybody shout out.
overlap it with any type of private downstairs area you would call your
Balls?
I was waiting for you, Eugene, to go first. I did this before, I went before once.
I'm sure there's a movie idea in that, isn't there? Doge balls. What's that guy's name? He used to do Liam. No,
Liam Neeson?
The spoof movie guy. He did Dracula.
Liam Neeson is brilliant.
No, I don't think it's Liam Neeson. Spaceballs. Hot shots and this is going to wake me up at 2 a.m. when I remember this name. Yeah, but so the second half, your so Doge. General term. So if you went to
genitals,
yeah. So overlap them for me, and you get
the genitals.
Genitals, hey, exactly, brilliant. Hey, I like that one. Right, so a lunar meme coin, which ironically claims to be the safest on Earth. A lunar meme coin, safest on Earth. Very strange slogan. And someone who is diagnosed as being addicted to having their genitals played with. Again, medical term for this one. We're going quite stiff upper lip today.
Lunar coin, you mean the blockchain behind the Terra? Or...
No. So this coin, which claims to be the safest on Earth, has a lunar, kind of name. So again, meme coin, big.
So kind of moon something.
So first off,
Moonraker.
I'm not so good with genital. Left flank. I have to admit. Yeah. I'll let Eugene to show his best on this.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Isn't it like
Thank
lots of
you.
sex habits?
yeah. So you've got something moon is the name of a coin, and it overlaps with someone who's addicted to sex.
Moon maniac or something.
Moon Slave.
Half points all round, and yeah, let's give my mum a point for moonwalks, even though I don't know what she's talking about, but bless her. A safe moon nymphomaniac. Safe moon nymphomaniac. A nymphomaniac.
Yeah.
So safe moon nymphomaniac. That's some good punsmanship there. That's almost so funny I didn't laugh. Right. Next one. A fishy sounding decentralized exchange, which started as a Uniswap clone, but it's a respected platform now. And the act of they're kissing and you suck on your lover's skin, in a specific place, maybe the neck, and you leave a
French
peachy,
kiss.
no, you suck on their skin and leave a peachy little bruise. So think what teenagers would do to each other. And it overlaps with a fishy decentralized exchange.
Sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi swap, I assume you're hinting, right?
Yeah, so sushi.
Hickey.
Yeah, sushiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pleasing to say. I like that one. Sushiki.
Yeah.
A sushiki. Nice. Okay, so our token, very, very odd one. Sorry, folks. Elon Musk recently tweeted he owned none of this coin, so then it pumped into the top 10 past its doggy counterpart. And sticking your todger in and out of your lassie's armpit and walking and wheeling like a Nessie. I can't do a fucking Scottish
So first
accent.
one is Shiba. First one is easier.
Yeah,
Second
first
half,
one's
I have no
Shiba.
clue.
Yeah, and then basically having sex with her armpit and going. That's an attempt at a Scottish accent.
I think we must have woke up Marie with this one.
Sorry, Maria. Imagine if this is like influencing her dreams now. Like some kind of subliminal messaging. Just falling asleep with the headphones in. Oh, bless. Yeah, I think Scottish. What's the most Scottish thing you can think of? Apart from
Sean
going,
Connery.
Sean Connery.
Whiskey.
Oh, Scottish whiskey. Oh, say.
Kilt.
So having.
God, that looks wrong now.
Bagpipe.
Yes. She bagpiping. She bagpiping.
I get it now.
She gets it now. Yeah, I'll get it later. Hey. Sorry. Too far. Sorry, mum. And as if we needed one more, the stickiest multi-billion-dollar meme DEX on Binance Not So Smart chain. So sticky decks, rabbits, all that rap, and a fetish for watching others sit down and squash bakery goods with the bottom, usually with a bottom. Very, very strange but hilarious practice. There are people who are really into people's.
I'm sorry. I have to pass on this one.
So what's the first half about this? Binance not so much.
So the biggest DEX on Binance Smart Chain is
biggest
called,
DEX.
yeah, rabbits, sticky syrup balls, pan.
Tuesday.
Shrove Tuesday, and you flip them.
Oh, yeah.
Pancakes.
Cake,
Pancake.
yeah. So cake.
Swap, yeah.
Don't worry, I'll edit all the dead air out the middle when we do the podcast, guys. And I have to edit out all my drowning sounds as well. where I go.
And you trying to say that you want to bag.
Yeah, I'll probably edit out
That's
me saying I
gone.
want to bagpipe Dion as well, probably just for parody. So yes, pancake. That's pretty much half of it. So cake smushing is apparently the words. So yeah,
Smushing the bakery goods.
yeah. So
Okay.
if you're
Actually sitting and standing on cake.
yeah, so I mean, apparently there's good money to be made in it. You know, if ever
In
this goes
smooshing.
wrong, yeah, I've got a second career, guys.
We're in the
Although you
wrong
could have
business.
yeah, what a waste of good cake, though. I mean, hopefully they're wearing very very hygienic underwear, and you can still salvage something. Stick it with a bit of ice cream, maybe a sundae. Yeah. Oh.
So you want to open a subsidiary?
Ben's Bakery. All our cakes come pre-smushed. And we accept Bitcoin. Lovely.
It's brilliant.
Don't get ideas, you weirdo.
That's our career.
Yeah. All right. Well, if she's not with us next week, then yeah, look out for. Yeah, look out for Dion's new business coming soon. But before you leave us, Dee, can we find out who won this game?
I think for one of the first times ever, we have a tie. It's 10 each.
Wow.
Nice.
10
nice.
each.
Wow.
Oh, see,
You don't
if,
have a backup.
Wow.
no, I don't have a tiebreaker. I don't have a backup plan. I think all this means is, guys, you're going to have to come back at some point and duel it out again. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Alex, a great game. Thank you.
Great partnership, Eugene. My pleasure.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. I think maybe possibly we might move towards a slightly smaller setup. You know, it's been good this week. I've enjoyed it, and we finished a whole 10 minutes early, which is always nice because then I can go fill up my own drink. Hey.
All right. And I'll go have my Modelo Negro.
Exactly. Well, on that note, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Eugene Morozov, Alexander Filatov, Dion Amy Edwards, and good night, Maria. I hope you're having lovely dreams.
Thank you, Ben. What a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Thank you again, guys. And thank you to everyone
Thank
who's
you,
watched
guys.
along.
Thank you.
If you haven't subscribed or left us a review, please do. I know this sounds a little bit beggy, but it really does help. You know,
No, he's
help
just
other people
kidding.
see the
Don't
show.
do it.
Yeah, we don't take sponsorship. We don't do any of that crap. This is just for fun. So, tell
Yeah,
a friend. Be nice.
your head right here. Your head right here.
yeah.
You should say.
Yeah, I should get. I do have a green screen actually. I bought a green screen for the other podcast, so I should get a big green screen and then. Oh, and on another note, actually, you guys are both going
And
to
the
be in Malta
money
in 2
keeps
weeks, aren't we?
coming in suddenly.
Is it 2 weeks? 3 weeks? We're all in Malta for the conference.
Yeah,
glad
let's
to.
do something like in Malta. I mean, I know the place.
Yeah, well, we have a show scheduled on the 18th, so I think that may be our first ever NeverMind the Shitcoins live. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. See how
Let's
that
get it.
Nice. Look
Prime
forward.
Minister, the
Yeah.
Prime Minister of Malta or President to join.
Oh, there we go. Yes, we'll just literally drag people in and make them play. We'll get like a 10v10 or something going on. Get a big audience. Hey, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's drawing a crowd.
And making them laugh.
Well, I try. If you're laughing at me or with me, either way, I hope you had fun. But on that note, thank you very much, everyone, and we'll be back next week. Bye. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye.